Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Let's start with our next unit. Here I forget to change it. Okay, we are starting the unit number 4, and in that first lecture today we are conducting for the unit number 4. And here also we are starting our second section of the, as you know, our subject is the information system and the engineering economics. And today we are starting the point of the engineering economics. And the unit number 4, we have the title money and the economic value. And in that first point, we'll start as a discussion today, that is the engineering economic decision. Okay. Now, in this 4th, 5th, and 6th unit, we will have the new concept to learn, some new terms and what you can say, subject related ideas, which is slightly different from your curriculum as a curriculum of our computer engineering. But these are the things which will be very helpful for you in your future also. This you can consider as an extra kind of knowledge. Okay. And that is the reason university has also added this part in our curriculum. So let's start with our 4th unit, and which title says the money and the economic value. And today we'll start discussion with the engineering economic decisions. And that is the reason while we were having the reference of the term economics at the end of the 3rd unit also, that time also we have cleared the some of the concept related with the economics. And so I would like to ask you, what do you mean by the economics? And tell me the example also. Yes. What is your idea about the economics? Hmm? Yes. In the previous lecture, we have studied it or not? Yes or no? Yes, all of you can hear me?
Sir.
Whether we have studied the point of economics or not?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, what do you mean by the economics? Yes, Murtadak. What do you mean by the economics? Bornare.
Sir, Artha it's all related about money and all.
I am asking the economics, not the economy. Yes, Bornare, Darekar,
मीन्स हाऊ टू मीन्स आपण नेमके पैसे किती कोणत्या गोष्टीवर खर्च करायचे त्या रिलेटेड.
Okay. Yes, another Gayatri Gade, Gayatri Dige.
Economics.
हाँ.
Economics means business activity. It's due to some tax in.
Is there need of the economics in our home also?
येस सर.
How?
Yes, sir.
How? Yes, Karim Ansari.
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me, what do you know about the economics? What is your idea?
सर तेच सोर्स ऑफ इन्कम म्हणजे जसं आता कोरोनामुळे सगळं इकॉनॉमी म्हणजे डाऊन एकदम जॅम टोटली सोर्स ऑफ इन्कम
Is there any
कंडिशन्स वगैरह.
difference? Is there any difference between the economics and the economy? Economics आणि economy मध्ये फरक आहे की नाही?
येस सर.
What is the difference?
sir.
What is the difference? What is the difference? Yes. Speak up. Pallavi Tupke, Pallavi Popse, Pratiksha Vaidya, Sana Ansari. Yes. What is the difference?
अर्थव्यवस्था आणि अर्थशास्त्र मीन्स
बा.
इकॉनॉमी आणि
Can you give me the example? Means you have not seen the in these last 4 or 5 days. You have not seen the videos also.
शेअर मार्केटिंग.
Yes.
सर शेअर मार्केटिंग.
काय शेअर मार्केटिंग काय?
सर म्हणजे आपलं म्हणजे शेअर मार्केटिंग मध्ये आपण मेंबरशिप घेतो इन्व्हेस्टमेंट करून, तर ते म्हणजे अर्थव्यवस्था प्रॉपर चालली तर आपल्याला इन्कम बरोबर भेटतो म्हणजे प्रॉफिट. आणि जरा अर्थव्यवस्था म्हणजे डाऊन चालली तर आपल्याला लॉस पण होतो.
हा मी तेच विचारतोय की अर्थव्यवस्था म्हणजे काय? अर्थव्यवस्था म्हणजे काय आणि अर्थशास्त्र म्हणजे काय तेच विचारतोय मी. Suraj, both are the same thing or the different?
डिफरंट आहे सर.
काय डिफरन्स आहे? अर्थव्यवस्था म्हणजे काय? आपल्या घराची अर्थव्यवस्था म्हणजे काय म्हणू शकतो आपण?
फायनान्शियल कंडिशन सर.
येस. फायनान्शियल
कंडिशन.
कंडिशन. की तुमच्या घरामध्ये भरपूर पैसे असेल तर आपण काय म्हणतो तुमच्या घराची इकॉनॉमी गुड. Also same thing you can apply to the country also. If suppose one country is having the particular country is having the very good what you can say situation of the particular country. In case of the money is very good, if the money condition is very good, then other development can also happen, because everything depends on the money only. Okay, so in short, last time also I told you ki economy is nothing but how much you are having. What? How much you are having. In short, you can keep in mind, or you can write it somewhere. Economy is nothing but what is the status, what is the state of your country, your home, or your business. Now first tell me, economy activity is just related with the business only, or it can be related with your home, house, or it can be related with the individual also, and it can be also related with the country also. It is related with all of these things that I am telling you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, economics related to
Sir.
all of these things. Correct. And that is the reason what I am saying. What is the status of your country? What is the status of your country related with goods, services and the resources? की तुमच्या देशाकडे गुड्स सर्व्हिसेस किती प्रमाणामध्ये अवेलेबल आहेत? आता गुड्स आणि सर्व्हिसेस काय हे मी तुम्हाला लास्ट टाइम सांगितलं. कॅन एनीबडी गिव्ह मी द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ गुड्स अँड सर्व्हिसेस? Yes. Any example of goods and services? Have I told you or not?
Sir, e-commerce system.
I am asking you the what is the example of goods? What do you mean by the goods, and what do you mean by the service, and what do you mean by the resources?
Transportation, sir.
Goods means
Yes.
physical object purchased by human being, that is
Like
computer.
काही पण जे काही फिजिकल ऑब्जेक्ट्स आहेत ते तुम्ही परचेस करू शकता, ते गुड्स मध्ये आलं. एनिथिंग कॅन बी देअर. लास्ट टाइम आय हॅव गिव्हन द एक्झाम्पल. Those who are absent, they can see that video. Otherwise, you will not understand what I am telling you. Services example.
Banking, insurance,
ज्या काही
education.
तुम्ही सर्व्हिसेस यूज करता, बँकिंग सर्व्हिसेस यूज करता तुम्ही, एंटरटेनमेंट सर्व्हिसेस यूज करता तुम्ही, सिनेमा थिएटर मध्ये जाता. These are the services. You watch the TV. That also you are taking the services. You are paying the recharge for that, etc. What is the example of resource? What do you mean by the resource in case of the economics? How these goods and services will get produced? Or how you can enjoy these? Or how you can utilize these goods and services?
The help of money.
You need the money. Money is the main resource. Other resources can be the land, labor, water. These are all the other resources. But money is the resource with the help of which you can produce these goods and services. So economy is nothing but what is the situation of your home? What is the situation of your business? What is the situation of your countries? Related with what? How much these goods and services and resources you are having. You in the sense your country, your business or your home. That is nothing but the called as the economy. If you are not having these things sufficient, it means what? Economy of your home, economy of your business, economy of your country is good or bad? Yes. If your country is not having these goods, services and the resources in sufficient amount, then what we will say, whether the situation of your country, business or home is good or bad economically?
Bad.
It is bad. Understood. So that is nothing but the called as the economy. You write it down somewhere की तुमच्याकडे ह्या गोष्टी किती प्रमाण आहेत, ह्या गोष्टीचं तुमच्याकडे काय स्टेटस आहे. What is the situation? What is the state of all these things, goods, services and the resources, हे तुमच्याकडे किती प्रमाणात आहे, यालाच आपण काय म्हणतो? अर्थव्यवस्था or economy. If these things are very much amount, if these things are available with you in very much amount, then we can say your economy is very good. Am I right?
Yes.
Then come to the point of the economics. Now economy point is clear की तुमच्याकडे किती प्रमाणात आहेत त्या गोष्टी, कुठल्या गोष्टी ज्या जीवन जगण्यासाठी आपल्याला लागतात, गुड सर्व्हिसेस रिसोर्सेस एटसेट्रा, त्या तुमच्याकडे किती प्रमाणात आहेत, इन व्हॉट अमाउंट यू आर हॅव्हिंग दॅट इज द इकॉनॉमी. सिंपल.
Yes.
नाव लेट्स कम टू द इकॉनॉमिक्स. आता मला सांगा इकॉनॉमिक्स म्हणजे काय. Yes. Can you tell me from this definition? You just read it out and then tell me. Economics is the social science which deals with the human behavior related to the production, consumption, exchange of goods and services and the resources. And also read these. It is the studies related with how individual, how businesses, how governments and nation make choices about how to allocate scarce resources to satisfy their wants and needs, and try to determine how these groups should organize and coordinate effort to achieve maximum output. Now from these two definitions, tell me what you are understanding. These are some definition of the economics. Before this we just discussed the economy, where what we have discussed, हे goods services resources तुमच्याकडे किती प्रमाणात आहे, किती आहेत आणि किती प्रमाणात आहे. Economics is nothing but whatever you are having in the sense, whatever goods, services and resources you are having, how you are utilizing that. How you are utilizing that. What is your knowledge regarding the utilization of all these things? How much knowledge you are having utilization of all of these things? All of these things in the sense, goods, services and the resources. How much knowledge you are having related with the production of all these things? That is nothing but the called as the economics, which is being also here mentioned as, according to the scientist or the what we can say the philosopher Karl Marx. He says that economics is the social science which deals with the human behavior related to the production, consumption and exchange of goods and services and the resources. Ki how you are utilizing all these things in the sense, goods, services and the resources. जर तुमच्याकडे जास्त प्रमाणात आहे तर तुम्ही ते कशा पद्धतीने यूज करता, जर तुमच्याकडे कमी प्रमाणात असतील तर तुम्ही ते कशा पद्धतीने यूज करता, ते यूज करण्यासाठी तुमच्याकडे काय नॉलेज आहे. These all the things related with this is nothing but the referred as what the economics. Let me give you the example. You can take the example of your home also. Now in your home owner, to whom we are calling our father and mother, now how they manage the whole expenditure of your home. They have to manage the different things like paper bills, light bills, TV recharges, mobile bills, studies fees of the student, college fees, school fees, clothes, shoes, petrol, movies, EMI of the home, EMI of the cars, medicine, expenditure on the other things. How they are managing all these things, that is nothing but the called as what? Economics. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
That is in technical word I have mentioned here. Economics is the social science which deals with the human behavior. Our father and mother also comes in the human behavior, yes or no? Yes. Our father, mother and all of us also comes within a human behavior or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So how we behave with these goods and services, what kind of decision you take related with utilization of these goods and services and the resources, that is called as the economics. I hope now you have got the difference between the economics and the economy. Yes or no? Got the difference? Yes or no? Say something. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Karim,
Yes, sir.
got the difference between the economics and the economy?
सर इकॉनॉमिक्स मीन्स आपला स्टेटस म्हणजे फॅमिली कंडिशन जे तुम्ही सांगितलं ते
ते इकॉनॉमी. हा
हा.
हा.
आणि इकॉनॉमिक्स म्हणजे आपलं आता जे सांगितलं होतं तुम्ही म्हणजे घरचे आपले जे पण EMI वगैरे सगळे मेंटेनन्स जे पण आहे ते.
हा, हे तुम्ही तुमच्याकडे जे रिसोर्सेस आहे, मग पैसे आहे, ते यूज करून तुम्ही ह्या गोष्टी कशा पद्धतीने मॅनेज करता. अंडरस्टूड? दॅट इज द economics. Now this economics is related with the, as we have just taken the example of our individual homes. Now this economics is also applied to the businesses also. Now what can be the economics related with the business? Just like I told you economics related with the home. Now what can be the economics related with the businesses? What can be the economics related with the governments? Economics related with the businesses is what? Just like we have discussed, economics related with the individual homes.
Production.
Yes.
Production.
Businesses मध्ये तुम्ही yes carry on.
जे आपण प्रोडक्शन आहे ते किती सेल झालं वगैरे.
येस, की तुम्ही बिझनेस मध्ये कुठले प्रोडक्ट्स प्रोड्यूस करता, त्याची प्रोड्यूस करण्यासाठी किती कॉस्ट येते, त्याच्यावर तुम्हाला किती प्रॉफिट येतं, तुम्ही तुमच्या एम्प्लॉयला किती पेमेंट करता, त्याच्यावरून तुम्हाला किती आउटपुट मिळतं. These all the things related with the businesses. By considering all these things and running your company is nothing but the economics of your company. Now tell me about the governments.
आता आपण ज्या गोष्टी म्हणजे खरेदी करतो वगैरे त्यावर टॅक्स वगैरे त्यातून महसूल.
बरोबर. की सेम थिंग की गव्हर्नमेंटला कुठल्या गोष्टीमधून पैसा येतोय, गव्हर्नमेंट कुठल्या गोष्टीवरती पैसा खर्च करते, मग जो टॅक्स गव्हर्नमेंटला मिळतोय तो टॅक्स मधून मिळणाऱ्या पैशाने गव्हर्नमेंट सगळ्या सुविधा त्यांच्या नागरिकांना देऊ शकते का? आणि मग ह्या सगळ्या सुविधा म्हणजे कुठल्या? सिक्युरिटी, हेल्थ, अदर डिफरंट काइंड ऑफ इन्शुरन्स, स्कॉलरशिप, ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी गव्हर्नमेंट कॉमन पब्लिकला देऊ शकतं का? आणि देऊ शकतं तर कशा पद्धतीने देत आहे, आणि हे देण्यासाठी त्यांना किती खर्च येतोय? जर गव्हर्नमेंटच्या रेव्हेन्यू पेक्षा जर खर्च जास्त येत असेल तर गव्हर्नमेंटला काय अरेंजमेंट करावं लागते? असं होऊ शकतं का? आपल्या घरामध्ये सुद्धा असं होऊ शकतं की नाही? जर तुमचा रेव्हेन्यू येतोय, लेट मी टेक यू हिअर. इकॉनॉमिक्स इज अ सोशल सायन्स विच डील्स विथ द ह्युमन बिहेवियर रिलेटेड विथ द प्रोडक्शन. प्रोडक्शन म्हणजे काय? की तुमच्या घरामध्ये इन्कम किती येतंय आणि तुम्ही कंझ्युम किती करताय. यू आर गेटिंग? तुमच्या घरामध्ये जर 30,000 इन्कम येत असेल आणि जर तुमचं कंझम्पशन ऑफ गुड्स अँड सर्व्हिसेस म्हणजे काय, ज्या गोष्टी मी तुम्हाला सांगितल्या गुड्स अँड सर्व्हिसेस मध्ये, त्या सगळ्या गोष्टींना लागणारा खर्च जर 30,000 पेक्षा जास्त जात असेल तर काय करावे लागेल? यस,
खर्च कमी करावा लागेल.
खर्च कमी करावा लागेल. मग काही लोक खर्च कमी करायला हे एक चांगला ऑप्शन मानतात. दॅट इज द गुड इकॉनॉमिक्स आय एम सेइंग. व्हॉट डू यू थिंक? आपण काय करतो, बऱ्याच गोष्टीमध्ये काय करतो, खर्च कमी करतो, काटकसर करतो. अंडरस्टूड? दॅट इज कन्सिडर्ड एज अ गुड इकॉनॉमिक्स. बट की सम थिंग्स आर देअर वेअर यू कॅनॉट डू सच काइंड ऑफ सेव्हिंग. की फॉर एक्झाम्पल एज्युकेशन. आता एज्युकेशन साठी खर्च करणं हा मॅन्डेटरी आहे. व्हॉट डू यू थिंक?
येस सर.
पण मग आता 30,000 मध्ये ते बसत नाही तर मग तुम्ही काय कराल? what decision will be taken by economist of your home? Who is the economist of your home? What do you mean by the economist? I hope you are listening the word economist. ECONOMIST, economist. Yes, who is the economist of your home?
Father, mother.
Yes, economist म्हणजे मराठीमध्ये काय इकॉनॉमिस्ट? जसं तुम्ही इकॉनॉमिक्स म्हणता अर्थशास्त्र, इकॉनॉमिस्ट इज व्हॉट? Those who are having the complete knowledge of economics, to them we are calling the economist. म्हणजे who was the Dr. Manmohan Singh?
Economics.
अर्थशास्त्री. Correct. कि those who are having the complete knowledge of economics, that is we are calling it as a economist. Understood? So here I am telling you, if expenditure of your home is going beyond the 30,000, your income over the month 30,000, then how will you manage the things? First thing is nothing but the doing saving in the different things. You need to save, you need to do the saving of money on the different thing, like light bill. You can save the money on the light, you can save the money on the mobile recharge, TV recharge, clothes, these things. But what about the suppose education? You have to do the, you cannot save the money on the education. Now in that case, what you take the educational loans. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
That is also the one of the practice related with the economics. In order to do this, also you require the knowledge related with the economics. Understood? By doing all these arrangements adjustment, management, and running your home is nothing but the main role of the economics, and that is also called as the economics. Now same thing is done by the businesses also. की बिझनेसेसला सुद्धा कर्ज घ्यावं लागतं. When they have to produce some products but they don't have enough amount of money, they also take the loan from the different banks. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Same thing can be also happen with the governments and the nations. If the government want to run the country, if they want to run their nation, but they cannot run their country, nation with the help of the whatever money they are having, then what they will do? Now satisfying the needs of the people is the compulsory thing. Am I right? But if the certain country don't have that amount of money, then what they will do? What is the choice they are having?
Sir, World Bank ni loan घ्यावा लागेल.
They can also take the loans. Understood? So these are nothing but, this is nothing but, you can say here, point I have made, it is the human behavior related to what? Production, consumption, exchange of goods and services and the resources. Production in the sense की किती इन्कम येतोय आणि त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही किती खर्च करताय. अंडरस्टूड? की त्याच्या रिलेटेड तुम्ही जे काही डिसिजन घेता, त्याच्या रिलेटेड जे काही तुम्ही ऍडजस्टमेंट करता, that is called as the economics. And the same thing I have mentioned here, it studies how individual, businesses, governments, nation make the choices, decision related with the allocating the scarce resources in the sense limited resources, in the sense limited money to satisfy their wants and the needs, and try to determine how these groups should organize, coordinate effort to achieve the maximum output. Okay. So economics or the economic activities, as we have discussed, these are not just related with the policy and the decision makers, but this is related with the all the peoples of the society. As we have discussed, economic activity or economics is related with the common public as an individual. It is related with the businesses. It is related with the governments, etc., etc. मग आता आपल्या घरी जे डिसिजन घेतात, ओके, रिलेटेड विथ द मॅनेजिंग ऑल दिस थिंग्स, दॅट इज अवर फादर अँड मदर, दॅट टू देम वी आर कन्सिडर ॲज अ इकॉनॉमिस्ट. त्यांना काही स्पेशल डिग्री घ्यायची गरज आहे का इकॉनॉमीच्या रिलेटेड, इकॉनॉमिक्सच्या रिलेटेड? Is there any need to take the special degree for them of the commerce?
No.
No, from their experience they learn these things and manage these things. But the economists who are required to manage the different things related with the economics in the businesses and the governments, there definitely there is a need of the some special economists who are having the degree from the commerce, etc., etc. Correct? Yes or no? In the businesses, to take the in the businesses or in the government to take the economic related decision, they need the professional economist, okay, professional economist who are having the all the knowledge related with the handling the economy of their businesses and the governments. Okay, so it depends. Now, as we have discussed, the economic activities vary from the production to the consumption. Production is also one of the economic activity, consumption is also the one of the economic activity, where in case of the production, main objective is to earn the maximum income, and in case of the consumption, the main objective is to earn the maximum satisfaction in the form of the goods and services. Production as a, first tell me whether the production is the economic activity or not. Yes, whether the production is the economic activity or not. Now here, production of what? Production of the income. Here production is nothing, meaning of the production you have to take is what? Production of the income. For example, in case of our home, you can take the salary of your father, mother, etc. Now in case of the production, main goal is what? Maximum income. की आपल्याला जास्तीत जास्त पैसे कसे मिळतील? That is the main objective of the production economic activity. What is the main objective of the consumption or consuming activity, consuming economic activity? Whenever you go to the some shop or to some hotel, wherever you go, and you pay some money, okay, in order to purchase some goods or like this kind of things, what is your idea, or what every time what do you think की आपल्याला कमी पैशामध्ये काय मिळालं पाहिजे? जास्तीत जास्त गुड्स किंवा जास्तीत जास्त सर्व्हिसेस मिळाले पाहिजे. दिस इज आवर मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह. येस ऑर नो?
Yes, sir.
यस, की आपण सपोज तुम्ही जरी याच्यामध्ये चायनीज खायला गेलात चायनीजच्या याच्यावर, तर आपल्याला वाटतं की यार 30 रुपयामध्ये एवढे चायनीज कशा आहे, ओके 50 रुपयामध्ये एवढे चायनीज जास्त यायला पाहिजे असं वाटतं ना आपल्याला. इज इट हॅपनिंग ऑर नॉट?
Yes, sir.
किंवा 100 रुपयामध्ये एवढे सफरचंद येतात की आपली आपली अपेक्षा काय असते की सफरचंद 100 रुपयामध्ये जास्त यायला पाहिजे, बिकॉज वी आर कंझ्युमर देअर. येस ऑर नो? And who is the producer there? When you go to the purchase the apple, who is the producer there and who is the consumer there? That ownership of the apple we can consider as a producer there, because he is earning some money, correct? And we as a consumer there, because we are paying some money. तर त्या दुकानाचा जो मालक असतो त्याला ऑलवेज काय वाटतं की तो जो सफरचंद विकतोय की त्याची त्याला काय पाहिजे, त्याच्यावरून त्याला जास्तीत जास्त इन्कम मिळाला पाहिजे. आणि आपलं ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह काय असतं की आपल्याला कमी पैशामध्ये जास्त सफरचंद मिळाले पाहिजे. दॅट इज नथिंग बट द ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह ऑफ दिस टू इकॉनॉमिक ऍक्टिव्हिटीज, प्रोडक्शन अँड द consumption. Getting?
Yes, sir.
So same thing I have mentioned, in the production main objective is to earn the maximum income. तुम्ही जॉब जरी करत असला तरी तुम्हाला वाटतं की आपल्याला दर वर्षाला आपली इन्कम वाढलं पाहिजे, आपल्याला सॅलरी प्रमोशन मिळालं पाहिजे. दॅट इज आवर मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह, बिकॉज देअर वी आर ऍक्टिंग ऍज अ इन द डिपार्ट as a part of the production. And consuming also, when we are consuming something, what we think that our objective used to be what, की आपल्याला कमी पैशामध्ये जास्तीत जास्त गुड्स मिळाले पाहिजे, सर्व्हिसेस मिळाले पाहिजे. अंडरस्टूड? So that is the human nature, what I am saying. That is what human nature, where always our desire is nothing but what? Having more for less. That is what? More goods and services for less money. that is nothing but our nature or the behavior. Okay, so another way you can also describe the economics, the struggle or the strife to meet the unlimited needs within a limited goods, services and the resources is also called as economics. This is also the definition, yes or no? Yes, this is also the correct definition or not? Struggle or the strive to meet the unlimited needs within the limited goods, services and the resources. Is it correct also?
Yes, sir.
की आपला जो आपण जो संघर्ष करतो की जेवढ्या जेवढ्या आपला आता आपल्या गरजा काय अनलिमिटेड असू शकतात, बरोबर, आपल्या गरजा काय अनलिमिटेड असू शकतात, पण त्या गरजा पूर्ण करण्यासाठी जे आपल्याला गोष्टी लागणार आहेत, गुड्स अँड सर्व्हिसेस, ते अनलिमिटेड असतात का? Can we have the unlimited money?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Can we have the unlimited goods?
No.
So here also I have mentioned another definition of the economics, the struggle or the strive to meet or to complete the unlimited needs within the limited goods and services and the resources, that is also called as economics. की तुमच्या ज्या अनलिमिटेड गरजा आहेत त्या तुम्ही लिमिटेड गुड्स, सर्व्हिसेस आणि रिसोर्सेस, लिमिटेड मनी यूज करून कशा पूर्ण करतात, that is also called as the economics. Here also I have mentioned another definition. Economics is the social science concerned with the production, distribution, consumption of goods and services and the resource, etc. That already we have discussed. Now let's come to the another part as we are discussing the engineering economic decisions. Now I hope all of you have got the clear point what we mean by the economics. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now come to the point key engineering. Now basically we are going to discuss the economics related with the businesses and the engineering. Understood? Now that other example I am giving just for the example, I am giving the example of home, house or the government, etc., etc. But our this point of study is nothing but quite related with the economics related with the businesses. Okay, and here we are, that's why we have the point engineering economic decision. Now what do you mean by the engineering? Now engineering, all of you know, it is nothing but the branch and science of technology concerned with designing of the engines, building of the engines, machine structure, or designing of the engines, machine structure, etc., etc. Or which we are also considering as it is the science and technology related with the working artfully to solve the various kinds of problems, that we are also considering as a engineering. Also you can describe the engineering in the different way. Yes, switch off, somebody's mic is on. Also you can describe the engineering in the another way as it is the use of the scientific principle to design, build machines, structures, other different kind of items like the bridges, tunnels, roads, machines, vehicles, buildings, and for us most importantly softwares. Now, understood? So this is our concept of the engineering, correct? Now so our point of discussion is nothing but that is here engineering economic decision. So when the word engineering comes, always the business word also comes along with that. All of you are agree, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because if the engineering is being utilized mostly in the different kind of businesses, की मग मी तुम्ही कुठलेही businesses घ्या, mechanical industry related business घ्या, electronics, electrical किंवा civil engineering, आणि most importantly related with us the businesses related with the software industry, की ह्या सगळ्या industries मध्ये how they take the economic related decision, how the concept of the economics is applied in the businesses also. What is the relation of this economic concept related with the businesses? How the decision can be taken in these businesses with the help of the economics? That is nothing but our whole point of study. Okay. And in that, firstly, we need to understand the clear point of what do you mean by the economics? What do you mean by the economy? and that already we have studied. Engineering also, you know what exactly it means. And now let's study the some more related terms which will require further also, that is the microeconomics. That is being also considered as 2 marks question, the types of the economics. Okay, in that the first type of the economics we have the microeconomics, and second type that we are going to discuss, that will be our macroeconomics. Yes. Now can you tell me anything from the word microeconomics? What do you think? What is it? Yes. Let me take the example and then tell me. Okay. When we are considering or when we are focusing on economic activity related with your home, your business, and when you are thinking about the economic activity of the national economic activity, international economic activity, economic activity related with the whole world. Now in this category, in this different example, which things comes under the microeconomics and which things comes under the macroeconomics? When you are thinking about our individual home or house or the individual business, does that things comes under the microeconomics? Micro in the sense what? Micro
स्मॉल पार्ट.
स्मॉल. मग आपले जर आपण फक्त तुमच्या घराच्या इकॉनॉमिक्स रिलेटेड जर विचार केला, घराच्या इकॉनॉमी रिलेटेड जर विचार केला, किंवा तुमचा छोटासा बिझनेस असेल, दुकान असेल, त्याच्या रिलेटेड विचार केला, तर ते कुठल्या टाइप्स मध्ये येईल? मायक्रो इकॉनॉमिक्स मध्ये येईल का? whether it will comes in the microeconomics or the macroeconomics? Microeconomics. Understood. So same thing I have mentioned here. Microeconomics focus on how individual consumers and the firms take the decision. की आपल्या घरामध्ये आपण इकॉनॉमिक्स रिलेटेड कुठले कुठले डिसिजन घेतो. जर तुम्ही तुमच्या घरापुरतेच डिसिजन घेणार असाल तर तो जो इकॉनॉमिक्सचा टाइप आहे त्याला काय म्हणायचं? मायक्रो इकॉनॉमिक्स. As well as when you are taking the decision of related to your only business, your own business only, that things also comes under the microeconomics. The same thing I have mentioned. These individuals decision making units can be single person related to the microeconomics, single person, a household person, business organization, or any government, simple or the small government agency. So microeconomics try to explain how they respond to the changes in the price and respond to the demand and supply. Okay. Now when certain product prices change in the sense, can you tell me when the demand increases what happen, and when the supply increases what happen? Related with the any product, when demand increases then what happen? When the supply increases then what happen? What is our response? What is the response of the consumers related with these two things? I hope you are getting the question. Related with the any product, when the demand increases, what is the response of the consumers? And related with the any product, when the supply increases, what is the response of the consumer? Yes.
सप्लाय इन्क्रीज झाला तर सर म्हणजे तो प्रोडक्ट जास्त सेल होते.
सप्लाय इन्क्रीज झालं तर काय होतं?
जास्त त्याचा सेल नाही होते. आणि
exactly price. When the supply increases, definitely the price of that product decreases. Am I right?
Yes.
Related with the demand,
डिमांड वाढली म्हणजे प्राइस वाढते.
Exactly. When the demand increases, म्हणजे काय? Demand increase होते. And why the price increase then? Because when the demand increases, that much amount of product the amount of product that need to be in the market, that is not available. Then only because of that what happen? If the demanded product availability is not available in the market in that particular proportion, definitely the demand, definitely the price will increase. Am I right? यू कॅन टेक द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ ओनियन, कांद्याचे भाव, बरोबर ना, की जर मार्केटमध्ये कांदा कमी असेल, डिमांड कधी कमी होते का? डिमांड ऑलवेज रिमेन स्टेबल रिलेटेड विथ द व्हेजिटेबल्स, रिलेटेड विथ these food related items. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
बरोबर ना. जर कांद्याचे भाव कधी आपण म्हणतो की एकदम कांद्याचे भाव खूप वरती गेले, आता त्याला बाकीचे वेगळे पण कारण असतात, बट दॅट इज नथिंग बट द रिलेशन ऑफ द डिमांड अँड supply. When the demand increases, the price of that particular product get increase, and when the supply increases, then what happen? The price can be get decreased. Now in this case, how the consumer respond? Some consumer will, now when the price will get increased, जर price increase झाले तर आपण ते product purchase करतो का? Some of the person may purchase, but number of person when the price increases, we never purchase it. Is it happening or not?
Yes, sir.
आता लांब कशाला, आपण परवाच एक्झाम्पल घेऊ. दसऱ्याच्या वेळेस झेंडूच्या फुलाची किमती किती वाढल्या होत्या? बऱ्याच जणांनी गाड्यांना झेंडूचे ते हार सुद्धा घातले नाही. Am I right? बरोबर की नाही? What was the price of the flowers on the day of the Dashra? झेंडूच्या फुलाची किंमत किती होते? 200 रुपये किलो. कारण काय? कारण त्या दिवशी डिमांड जास्त आली ना. डिमांड त्याच्यामध्ये त्या दिवशी, कारण तो सण होता. सणाला आपण काय करतो, घराला हार वगैरे घालतो, गाड्यांना हार घालतो. अंडरस्टूड? देयर इज नथिंग बट ह्यूज डिमांड. व्हॉट हॅपन बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट? जे फुलांची किमती 50-100 होते त्याचे काय झालं 200-250. मग अशा वेळेस कस्टमरचा रिस्पॉन्स काय, कंझ्युमरचा रिस्पॉन्स काय? आता काय रिस्पॉन्स होता मला सांगा. यस,
बऱ्याच जणांनी कमी फुल घेतले,
बऱ्याच
किंवा
जणांनी
घेतलेच
घेतलेच
नव्हते.
नाही, घेतले पण खूप कमी घेतले. काही जणांकडे, ज्यांच्याकडे पैसे होते ते जास्त घेणार. Am I right or not? Correct.
Yes, sir.
And these all the things also comes under the microeconomics. Got the point? Microeconomics try to explain how the public respond to the changes in the price and respond to the demand and supply. Got this point?
Yes, sir.
Also, microeconomics try to explain how and why different goods are valued differently. Can you tell me why the prices of the different goods are different? Why the price of the, yes, why the prices of the different goods are different?
Quality.
Okay, then
Quantity.
demand. Also benefit of that products, cost of producing that particular products, the particular profit company earning from that products. These all the things also comes under the microeconomics. Also, how the individual person make the financial decision. की आपण मग जर आता मी सांगितलं की फुलांचं उदाहरण दिलं तुम्हाला की फुलांची किमती खूप वाढल्या, मग त्यावेळेस तुम्ही काय इकॉनॉमिकल किंवा फायनान्शियल डिसिजन घेता, ते परचेस करायचे की नाही. दॅट थिंग्स ऑल्सो कम्स अंडर द मायक्रोइकॉनॉमिक्स. अँड हाऊ द इंडिव्हिज्युअल डू द ट्रेड्स, पर्टिक्युलर व्यक्ती व्यवहार कसा करतो, हाऊ दे डू द ट्रान्झॅक्शन, हाऊ दे कोऑर्डिनेट विथ वन अनदर. These all the things are come under the microeconomics. Clear this point, microeconomics?
Yes, sir.
And it's another part that is the macroeconomics. As we have discussed in the previous, microeconomics simply related with what? Microeconomics simply related with the decision taken by the consumers related with their house, home, or small company, decision taken related with the when the certain product price get increase, get decrease, etc. etc. आता जसं मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं की एका प्रोडक्टची किंमत खूप वाढली तर आपण आपला रिस्पॉन्स कमी होतो. इन द सिमिलर वे एखाद्या प्रोडक्टची जर प्राइस खूप कमी झाली, then what happen? Consumer used to buy that product in more amount. These things happens or not?
Yes, sir.
So that all the things comes under the micro. क्योंकि ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही इकॉनॉमिक्स रिलेटेड एक लिमिटेड एरिया मध्ये विचार करता, एक लिमिटेड आपण काय म्हणतो त्याला, when you think about some limited areas or limited domain like your home, house or business only, then that things comes under the microeconomics. Now when you think about the economy of the nation, economy of the, or when somebody think about the overall economy, overall in the sense economy related with some state, economy related with some country, economy related with some continent, or economy related with the whole world. Understood? Now economy related with the country, you can think about the economy related with our country as India only. When you think about the economies of the continent in the sense ki Asia Khanda, when you think about these things ki economy related with the big geographical region, country, continents, or the economy related with the whole world, then that things comes under the macroeconomics. When you think about this broader domain, that things comes under the macroeconomics. Understood the difference?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so micro in the sense related with some limited, and macro in the sense related with some big part. You can say the geographical region, country, continent, or related with the whole world also. Now when you think about the overall economy or economy of some country or economy of some whole world, then in that case which different topics get studied? Now in that case different topics like foreign trade, government fiscal and the monetary policy, unemployment rates, level of the inflation, interest rate, the growth of total production output as a reflected changes in the GDP, business cycle that result in the boom, recession and the depression, etc. etc. मग मॅक्रो इकॉनॉमिक्स मध्ये कुठल्या गोष्टी येतात? फर्स्ट थिंग कम इज द फॉरेन ट्रेड. फॉरेन ट्रेड मीन्स what do you mean by the foreign trade? Yes, speak up quickly, we have just 3 minutes. What do you mean by the foreign trade? Suraj, what do you mean by the foreign trade? Foreign in the sense विदेशी व्यापार. फॉरेन ट्रेड विदेशी व्यापार. ट्रेड म्हणजे काय? व्यापार, व्यवहार, विदेशी व्यापार. देन गव्हर्नमेंट फिस्कल अँड द मॉनिटरी पॉलिसी. गव्हर्नमेंट फिस्कल अँड द मॉनिटरी पॉलिसी म्हणजे काय? मी जसं तुम्हाला सांगितलं की गव्हर्नमेंट किंवा सरकार प्रत्येक 3 महिन्यानंतर त्यांची आर्थिक जी आपण त्याला काय म्हणतो आर्थिक पॉलिसी किंवा त्यांचे जे आर्थिक नियोजन की पुढच्या 3 महिन्यासाठी किंवा पुढच्या 6 महिन्यासाठी आर्थिक नियोजन काय असणार आहे देशासाठी हे गव्हर्नमेंट अनाउन्स करत असतं. क्वार्टरली, सेमी क्वार्टरली और द annually. Understood? So that is the government fiscal and the monetary policy. मग गव्हर्नमेंट फिस्कल आणि मॉनिटरी पॉलिसी मध्ये काय काय गोष्टी येतात की इंटरेस्ट रेट किती असेल? इंटरेस्ट रेट कशावरचा? यस, व्हॉट डू यू मीन बाय द इंटरेस्ट रेट? For example, just think about the government fiscal and the monetary policy of the India. तर मी सांगितलं की गव्हर्नमेंट फिस्कल आणि मॉनिटरी पॉलिसी प्रत्येक 3 महिन्याला किंवा 6 महिन्याला किंवा वार्षिक असं गव्हर्नमेंट ती आर्थिक त्यांचे जे नियोजन असतं ते जाहीर करतं. फिस्कल मीन्स आर्थिक. ओके. Then what things are being announced in this government fiscal and the monetary policy? The main thing that is get announced is nothing but the inflation and the interest rate. Inflation म्हणजे काय? इन्फ्लेशन इन द सेन्स महागाई की चालू ह्या आता सध्या की महागाई किती आहे देशामध्ये त्याचा एक रेट असतो 3%, 5%, 6%. इंटरेस्ट रेट म्हणजे काय? की वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टीवर तुम्हाला किती इंटरेस्ट लागेल. म्हणजे काय की तुम्ही कार घेतली तर कार घेण्यासाठी तुम्हाला किती इंटरेस्ट. जर तुम्ही कार घेण्यासाठी इफ यू टेक द लोन देन हाऊ मच इंटरेस्ट यू हॅव टू पे. इफ यू परचेस द home on the home, how much interest rate you have to pay. If you take the home loan, how much interest rate you have to give. If you take the car loan, how much interest rate you have to give. If you take the educational loan, how much interest rate you have to give. These all the things are get announced where in the government fiscal and the monetary policy. Getting? Yes.
Yes, sir.
देन अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट्स. अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट म्हणजे काय की सध्या देशामध्ये बेरोजगारी किती आहे. दॅट इज द अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट. लेवल ऑफ इन्फ्लेशन की सध्या देशामध्ये महागाई किती आहे. महागाई म्हणजे काय. महागाई वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टीबद्दल. महागाई इन्फ्लेशन कॅन बी रिलेटेड विथ द डिफरंट प्रोडक्ट्स. कॉम्प्युटर प्रोडक्ट्स, व्हेजिटेबल्स, फर्निचर्स, व्हेकल्स, रिलेटेड विथ ऑल दीज थिंग्स की सध्या देशामध्ये महागाई किती आहे. तर ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टीचं नियोजन आणि अनाउन्समेंट करण्याचं काम कोण करतं. गव्हर्नमेंट, सरकारी, रिलेटेड विथ द पर्टिक्युलर कंट्री. ओके. अँड इन केस ऑफ दॅट तुम्ही त्याच्यासाठी बघितलं असेल की अर्थमंत्री सुद्धा असतो प्रत्येक देशाचा. आय होप यू आर हॅव्हिंग दॅट मच ऑफ नॉलेज. अर्थमंत्री हु इज द अर्थमंत्री कोण आहे आपल्या देशाचा. हु इज द फायनान्स मिनिस्टर.
Nirmala Sitharaman.
Nirmala Sitharaman. Understood. Go to the YouTube and sometime understand the announcement done by the Nirmala Sitharaman. Understood. Then who is the governor of Reserve Bank of India. Which is our central bank of India. Which is the central bank of India. Have you heard about the name Reserve Bank of India, RBI? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Who is the president of the RBI? You don't have the extra knowledge. You don't know. It is very shameful. Mr. Shaktikant Das is the president of the RBI. आणि ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी ठरवण्याचं काम कोण करतं की इंटरेस्ट रेट किती असायला पाहिजे. ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी ठरवण्याचं काम करतं आपलं सेंट्रल बँक ऑफ इंडिया. आणि विच इज द सेंट्रल बँक ऑफ इंडिया. RBI. आरबीआयला सेंट्रल बँक का म्हटलं जातं कारण आरबीआयच्या अंडर ह्या सगळ्या छोट्या मोठ्या बँक काय काम करतात. छोट्या मोठ्या बँक म्हणजे काय. जे काही सरकारी बँक असतील, प्रायव्हेट बँक असतील, ह्या सगळ्या बँका कुणाच्या अंडर काम करतात. RBI. मग इंटरेस्ट रेट कोण ठरवतं. RBI. आणि ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी देन कुणाला अप्लिकेबल असतात. त्या सगळ्याच्या खाली ज्या त्यांच्या अंडर बँक काम करतात. प्रायव्हेट बँक ऍज वेल ऍज द पब्लिक बँक. सरकारी बँक. सरकारी बँक कुठली आहे. कॅन यू टेल मी द एनी नेम ऑफ द एनी गव्हर्नमेंट बँक or the private bank.
State Bank of India.
State Bank of India is the government bank. Public bank म्हणतो आपण. Private bank, HDFC, Axis, these all the things.
HDFC.
So in case of the macroeconomic, these all the things comes. The Videshi Vyapar, government related policy. Now which policy? Government related policy related with the announcement by the government like the की सध्या देशामध्ये बेरोजगारी किती आहे, महागाई किती आहे, इंटरेस्ट रेट किती असला पाहिजे, देशाची जीडीपी किती आहे, देशाची जीडीपी सुधारण्यासाठी काय करायला पाहिजे. These all the things are get decided by the finance department of that particular country, and that everything comes under the government fiscal and the monetary policy. And these all the things that we are discussing, that all the things comes under the which kind of economics? Macroeconomics. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
आपल्याला मॅक्रो इकॉनॉमिक्सची काय देणं घेणं आहे का. Do we have the direct interaction related with the macroeconomics? देशाची
No,
जीडीपी
sir.
कशी वाढेल याच्या संदर्भात आपण विचार करतो का कधी. किंवा इंटरेस्ट रेट किती ठरवायचा हे आपल्याशी रिलेटेड आहे का. याच्याशी रिलेटेड डिसिजन आपण घेणार का.
नाही.
No, sir.
ते सगळं काम कोणाचं आहे. गव्हर्नमेंट. Understood? And that's why these things are all come under the macroeconomics. That's why I have mentioned macroeconomics focus on the overall economics. Understood? Now here I have mentioned the point monetary policy. What do you mean by the monetary policy? की पैशाच्या रिलेटेड नियोजन. ओके, जसं तुम्ही घरच्या आपल्या घरच्या व्यक्ती आपले मदर फादर they do the planning related with the money. That is considered as the monetary policy related of our home. Now there is these things is very important related with the country, monetary policies of the country. Now in this monetary policy, हे जे आर्थिक नियोजन म्हणतो आपण related with the country, here what happened, what exactly it means. Now monetary policy refer to the action taken by the national central bank to control the money supply and achieve the sustainable economic growth. की देशामध्ये मनी सप्लाय कंट्रोल करण्याचं काम कोण करतं? तर दॅट वर्क इज डन बाय whom? सेंट्रल बँक ऑफ इंडिया. दॅट इज नथिंग बट आवर RBI. You are getting? आता you might be saying, what do you mean by then money supply? Yes, आपल्या देशामधला पैसा कुठं प्रिंट होतो? RBI. Is there in the Nashik also there is a printing machine of the money?
Yes, sir.
नाशिक मध्ये सुद्धा आहे. मग आता जर तुम्ही म्हणत असाल की देशाचा पैसा तो देशच पर्टिक्युलर प्रिंट करू शकतो, तर मग आपण पाहिजे तेवढा पैसा प्रिंट का करत नाही? Is it the valid question?
Yes, sir.
बरोबर ना? पैसा जर जो ज्या त्या देशाचा पैसा तोच देश प्रिंट करतो, तर मग आपण पाहिजे तेवढा पैसा का प्रिंट करू शकत नाही? That is my today's question to you. I expect your answer tomorrow. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Try to find the answer for this question. Why the certain countries, or take the example of India only, why India not produce huge amount of money so that money can be given to the every people of this country, and there should not be any poverty. की आपल्या देशामध्ये कुठलंही दारिद्र्य राहणार नाही, सगळ्यांकडे पैसे येतील. मग आपण जास्त पैसा का छापत नाही? I expect that answer from you in the tomorrow's lecture. I hope all of you will search on that, and also I expect the answer of all the things that today we have discussed in the tomorrow's lecture. If anybody unable to give the answer, their attendance will not be considered. Okay, guys?
Okay, sir.
Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, sir.